All right, No Filter MMA family, this is your boy BJ back with another video short. Guys, I was gonna come to you and discuss this live, but last night I just got too tired, I got too sleepy. But Paulo Costa is out of a fight with Israel Adesanya. He's out for 8 months. He had to have surgery on his bicep. So I wanted to know when did this must have all just happened. Like, he must have injured himself during training, because Paulo Costa's been relatively healthy because he's been doing a lot of interviews and whatnot about Israel Adesanya. You know, he's been at fights. He's been, he's been showing himself a lot. So this had to be something that he done like during training camp, or, I mean, not training camp, just regular training. So that means that Israel Adesanya, who's very active, is out of an opponent. But guys, it looks like they are looking at Yoel Romero to be the person to face Israel Adesanya. And I'm like, Yoel Romero has lost his last 3 fights. He hadn't won a fight. So why would Yoel Romero even be in the question to challenge Israel for the belt? Like, I don't see why that's I don't see why that's even a topic of conversation, you know? But then I've also heard the name Jared Cannonier thrown around. I don't think it's quite time for Jared Cannonier. It's like people dancing around the obvious opponent for Israel Adesanya. And the obvious opponent for Israel Adesanya is a rematch with Robert Whittaker. I mean, that's the obvious opponent for Izzy. You know what I'm saying? Yoel hadn't won a fight. Jared Cannonier hadn't won enough fights. Paulo Costa is injured. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like the only person that is suitable, that's healthy and could fight Israel again would be Paulo Costa. I mean, would be Robert Whittaker. And I don't understand why people are like, no, it shouldn't be Robert Whittaker. Well, the champion should definitely get a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Joanna got her rematch. Stipe got his. Look how it's turned out for Stipe. Stipe got his rematch. You know what I'm saying? Let's let Robert Whittaker, who was coming off of an 18-month layoff from hernia surgery, let's let Robert Whittaker get back in there and see what he can really do with Israel Adesanya. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think should happen. A lot of people are like, no, why would you say that? Why would you say, don't say, Robert got starched. Yeah, he got starched, but this guy had been out for he'd been out for over a year, 18 months. So, I mean, give him a rematch. He's broke the ice already. He's repopped his cherry. He's been in a fight. He knows what it's like to be back in there. Let's let Robert fight again. Let's let Robert and Israel run it back again. I mean, because like I said, who else? Jared Cannonier is not quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? Yoel Romero hadn't won any fights, and Paulo Costa's injured. So who's gonna fight? Who's gonna fight Izzy? Robert Whittaker. So I feel like that should be the fight. I feel like it would be different the second time around, like most rematches are. And I just feel like they should run it back. Definitely run it back and see what the real outcome of the fight. I mean, not take anything away from Israel and his performance against Robert. His performance was spectacular. But, I feel like that wasn't the best Robert Whittaker that we've seen or that we can see. I just don't feel like Robert was. I feel like I don't know, man. I just feel like that wasn't the Reaper. That was Robert Whittaker. That wasn't the Reaper. And but he was fighting well in that fight. It's just the precision. He kept making the same mistake over and over, and Israel kept capitalizing on it, and eventually it worked. So as this story develops and as they try to find an opponent for Israel Adesanya, guys, I will keep you guys posted. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Drop those comments in the comment section. Hit that like button. Hit that dislike button. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And you guys let me know who you think should fight Israel Adesanya if they do not go with Yoel or if they do not go with Robert Whittaker. Who do you guys think should fight Izzy for the belt? All right, drop them.